going on, everybody? We are back out at the field. It is a gross, rainy day. You can see how overcast it is. But hey, I got things to do. Rain's not gonna stop me. Just like snow doesn't stop you guys up north, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We are going to be throwing everything from the new Royal box today. So I'm excited to see how these things fly. A lot of these are new discs to me. I've never thrown them before. So it's gonna be a blast. Let's get into it. Just a quick review of what the discs are. We've got a Chameleon core. The core is a disc that I used to use all the time when I first started playing again, so I'm excited to throw this thing. It's gonna be really, really fun. We've got a glow keystone. You guys already know that I putt and throw keystones, so this will be pretty straightforward for me. This one I'm gonna be worried about losing, but we'll save it. The Havoc. Super, super sick. Really excited about this thing. Cannot wait to throw it, and also can't wait to get it dyed by the guys over at Lore. They do all my dyes. Good dudes, quality product. Check them out. We got the Maul, which is gonna be so fun. I feel like I'm gonna hyzer flip the heck out of that thing. And then we've got this Rive. Obviously, we've thrown Rives before. I haven't put a lot of work in with the Rive. I kind of want to throw it more. I want to see how it holds up to my sidearm, because when I went to the Dynamic Disc Open last year, I threw it on sidearm a whole bunch because I lost some of my felons that were like beat in, and I loved it, and then I kind of stopped doing it. So the Rive, which isn't really that new of a disc, and then we've got the Glory prototype, which they said they wanted to be between an Explorer and a Pioneer. Explorer being a 02, Pioneer being a 04, so kind of around a 03, kind of like a Felon, kind of like a Raider, whatever. Kind of overstable fairway driver. Excited to throw this one on sidearm, see how it flies. We'll throw it backhand too. Let's get into it. All right, so we are going to start off with the slowest speed first, and then move forward from there. So Keystone, again, you guys know that I love this disc. The Moonshine might be a little more overstable, which would be cool. We'll throw this one out there. I'm gonna throw it flat, and honestly it should carry flat. I don't think it'll turn over if I release it well enough. Turned over a little bit, but man, that's a nice flight. I love Keystones. The texture on that one's a little bit different than I'm used to, but I still like it. Next, we've got this beautiful Chameleon core. I believe this is like a 6-speed mid-range. Super low profile. I love this thing. I'm gonna try and smash this one flat. Yeah, definitely more overstable. I kind of released it on a hyzer, but ooh. All right, next we're gonna go to the Maul. The Maul, ladies and gentlemen. This thing should turn over. Oh yeah. That's probably about 350 or so. I'll throw the Glory backhand first for you guys, because not everybody is a sidearm thrower. So this one's gonna be overstable, so I'm gonna actually try and flex this. Yeah, that's sick. That's sick, I like that. It feels really, really good in the hand. I'm gonna save the Havoc for last because that's what I'm most excited for. The Rive, gonna try and throw this the exact same as how I just threw that Glory. Yeah. Pushing out there. And then now, time for the Havoc. I really have to see where this thing lands. Oh, I hit my shoulder. That makes me sad for my first throw with that thing. Take one, done. Kind of a warm-up take. Didn't measure any of them. The Maul actually went the furthest. And on the walk back, I felt a tailwind that I didn't feel while I was standing here, or I felt a headwind, which means there's a tailwind here, which is gonna stable up my discs. So just gonna keep that in mind, which means I'm gonna throw that Maul flat this time. I think we can probably push that out to 400. I'm gonna really, really try and keep myself super controlled right now. Not try and throw too hard yet. Just try and push these out on controlled lines, and then we'll power up at the end. All right, the core again. Gonna try and throw this one flat this time. Dude, I barely even threw that, and that's well over 300. All right, the Opto Mall. I'm gonna throw this one flat and controlled. Look at that thing. So it's a 7 speed with 7 glide. There's the tailwind picking up on me. All right, so I'm gonna throw the Glory on a sidearm now. We're gonna try and give it a flat release and just see how it flies. Yeah, so a little more like a beat-in Felon. Definitely not as stable as a new Felon. And then throwing this Rive again. Nice overstable flight on that. Yeah, slow and controlled, flat release here just to kind of understand its flight characteristics. Little understable. Ooh, that's pushing too. I barely even threw it. Okay, so I gave it, it was a little nose up, but I really like that flight. I'm excited to put some power on that and see. I'll measure these ones. All right, so I threw the Glory on the sidearm there and the Keystone about 305, which I'm happy with. I've never really had that much sidearm distance. I can push a more understable one to probably 350, but you know, I'm happy with it. So 300 on those two. The core went 350, y'all. And that was like a pretty smooth throw. I'm happy with that. I've got 2 cores at home in my little cabinet in my garage that have 2, or that are a little more beat in. So I could probably get those to fly a little further as well. I'm gonna see if I can push it to 400 here in a second. And then I threw the Rive like 350 as well. Through the Mall 375, which is good, and then 410 for the Havoc there. And now we're really gonna try and stay slow and controlled and smooth, but try and power up at the end and get that whip action to see if we can push these pretty far. All right, the core. I'm actually gonna hurt my back throwing this. I really wanna see if we can throw it like 375 or something. Oh, come on, stable out just a little. Dang, the tailwind. Yeah, that's probably 360. I needed to flex that over a little bit. All right, the Mall. This is the one that I actually think I know I can push this over 400. And I'm gonna try and smash it now with this tailwind, throw it flat. If that stables up, that's far. That's 420, 430 maybe. Throwing the Rive here. You know, I'm gonna throw the Rive on a sidearm and try and release it flat and actually give it some power. Okay, that was a smash. Yeah, probably 350. I'm gonna throw this Glory backhand again. I released that on a hyzer too. I'm not staying like upright in my throw right now. All right, the Havoc. I'm actually gonna like try and smash this, but I have to stay controlled. So the speed needs to come at the end because I don't want to be tense because that's what makes me not throw far. Oh my gosh. Dude, that was the shot if I'd released it on the right angle. So that Mall went 415, pretty good. The Rive sidearm went 378, which is a smash for me sidearm, and it felt pretty good. So I need to think about that for distance sidearms with that Rive, just knowing that it'll hold that torque if I release it flat. The core was only like 355. With this tailwind, I think I can give the core a little bit of anhyzer and some power. See if we can push it out further. All right, gonna throw the Havoc, then I'm gonna get them one more time and throw them all one more time. That's it. Oh, that's it. Stabled out a good bit, but that might be 430, 435, 452 with the Havoc. That's my second longest throw ever, and I feel like it even stabled out a little bit because of that tailwind. So let's give it another go. I feel like I was slow and smooth and controlled there. 450 is nasty. All right, let's see if we can break that, okay? I just realized that I have no idea if you guys can see a clear disc on the camera. Oh man, all right, let's see if we can push it further. We're not gonna throw the Glory or the Keystone this time. All right, the core, I'm still trying to push this out there. I'm gonna give this more Anheuser this time. Yes. Oh, come on. If that's in the, yo, okay, that might be like 380. That was so smooth too, y'all. Come on. All right, the mall. Ooh, should I hit those geese? Flip, 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 flip. Oh my gosh. Dude. Let's go. That's another 450. Easy on that. Easy. That has to be 450. All right, Rive backhand here. Really going to try and give it some Anheuser and some snap. Ooh. Yeah. That's a smash too. All right, so the Havoc, I do not want to turn this over. If I do, I'm gonna go and pick it up immediately. So this is a little more stable than that Mall is. I think it's a good bit more stable. Yes. Hold it. Keep pushing. Okay. 430 at least. And I didn't even throw that hard. Let's go. All right, so I just ran all the way down there and exited out of how far I threw because I measured the core at 386. 386, 14 more feet and I get 400 with this. So I ran back so that I could restart the measuring point here. We're gonna throw this again and then I'm gonna go measure. Those other ones, y'all, are well over 400. Come on, baby. Maybe? Maybe, y'all. That's far. That might be like 390 again. All right, now I'm gonna go measure these and not close out of the app. Holy cow. Y'all, the Rive, 406. The Mall, 468. The Core, 386, like I did earlier. And then that Havoc, 452. That's absolutely mad. And I slowed down on them. Slow is smooth, smooth is far. My goodness, is it true. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me rip these discs. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.